What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing...
Make sure we can hear it with all the wind.
No, you can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah. Today we're going to be getting into an upper body workout. So yeah, let's get into it.
Anyway, burpee death. You're not getting away with anything today. Burpee death.
Burpee death.
Dylan's going to quick run through some exercises, and then we'll have a little bit of an interview, and then as always we'll have a little bit of advice at the end, and then that'll be your knowledge for today.
Some discussion.
Maybe you'll even be faster today because it's kind of like really windy and a little bit dark out.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving.
We're gonna run through this. All right, burpee death. The only exercises we've got today are burpees, bent over rows, and TYW raises. You should know how to do all of those by now. Yeah, so right into it. You're starting off with 10 burpees, and then you got 20 bent over rows, so that's 10 each arm, and then 30 TYW raises. And then so that's going to be your first super set. And then next we have 15 burpees, 20 bent over rows, and 30 TYW raises. And then we bump up to 20 burpees, 20 bent over rows, and 30 TYW raises. And then we end off with 25 burpees, 20 bent over rows, and 30 TYW raises. So the first set of burpees will go by very quickly, and then the next kind of stuff will feel like a bit of a warm-up. After that, basically every time you do the burpees, you're going to get more and more tired, and then the next stuff is going to seem like a rest. By the end, you are going to feel very tired. Because this is a cardio-based kind of workout day, try not to take too much time between sets. We want to keep that heart rate up the whole time. This is probably going to be L3 to L5. Ooh, voice crack. L3 to L5 for a lot of people. For almost the entire time. It's going to be a pretty tough workout, but it should be done in about 15 to 20 minutes. So pretty short, pretty high intensity, and you're going to get a lot of work in, especially on your lats and your back. So that's the goal today. After you get done with that workout, do core, make sure to stretch, as always. And yeah, that's the workout for the day.
Yep, and for your workout, remember form is key. For those bent over rows and those TYWs, remember it's a shoulder motion. It's all about the shoulders.
It's a shoulder exercise, not an arm exercise.
You're going to be moving your arms, but your main focus is making sure that you're getting shoulders. Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah, baby.
Work it. All right, so keep that in mind for today.
That's the workout. We're going to send it over to the interview.
All right, interview time.
What's up, guys? I'm here today with Emmarie, who is also captain. Emmarie here is known probably better as the best friend of Carmen on the team. So, and in general. So, first question, how's school?
Oh, it's rough.
Why? What makes it rough?
Bio. Yeah.
Just bio, okay.
Just bio.
I guess you could say it's your favorite class.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, bio is your favorite class. All right. What is the best teacher you've ever had?
Juan Pablo in 9th grade.
Juan Pablo. What made Juan Pablo the best?
Just super fun. He made classes interesting. A lot of inside jokes. He had this Elmo that he'd hide all over the classroom and stuff. Pretty fun.
Elmo, best part of the best teacher. Good to hear. What's one fictional character that you would want to have as a teacher?
I can't even think of a fictional character. We're gonna go with Han Solo because it's the first person I can think of.
Han Solo. What class would Han Solo teach?
He gives me gym teacher vibes.
Oh, gym teacher for sure. Gym teacher Han Solo. All right. How long have you been skiing?
First time I was on skis was the first day of practice freshman year.
Since freshman year. All right. So just a couple years.
Yep.
You're good.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. What's your best skiing memory?
Oh boy. Just Maple Log probably as a whole. I don't know, just having cookies and stuff between skis and just everything about it.
Maple Log, another Maple Log supporter. What's your proudest moment as a skier?
Probably my conference race of last year, because I was really shooting to get a spot on sections, which I managed to do, but I was fighting through a lot of pain, but that's the hardest I've ever pushed myself mentally and physically in a race.
Awesome. We love accomplishments out on the ski course. Hopefully we can get some good races in this year, make that happen. What's the most challenging fitness moment you've ever experienced? So hardest workout or just something that was incredibly hard?
One extremely hard workout we had was during cross country. We had to do 1,000 repeats, and we had to use the hill on like every other one. It was pretty rough.
How did you get through that workout? Like, what was something you told yourself that made it easier or better?
Just kind of telling myself that like I've done things like this before, I can do it again, and I also had one of my running buddies, so that made it better.
What is your biggest bucket list item?
Oh boy. I would like to do a lot of traveling. I would like to visit a lot of different countries, like Australia and like all over Europe and stuff.
So, if you died, your ghost would come back and haunt you if you've never been to Australia?
Yes.
Good to know. What are your thoughts? I watched A Christmas Story last night. Don't know if you know the story.
You can keep going.
Scrooge with the ghost.
That's Christmas Carol.
Oh. I didn't pay that much attention. What are your thoughts on skydiving?
I would never do it.
Why not?
It's scary. I don't want to jump out of a plane. It's not something I want to do.
Carmen is very upset.
Not
about
even with me? Would you jump out of a plane with me?
I might consider it. Do I get to push you out of the plane?
No, we get to jump together.
Yes.
Then yes.
that. Okay. What was your favorite childhood TV show?
I was a big fan of Emergency, which is a TV show from like the 60s. Quality.
So no, like, SpongeBob?
I watched. I did watch that occasionally, but I didn't have Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, or Cartoon Network, so my options were pretty limited to PBS Kids and old reruns of old shows.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
What's one reality TV show that you would absolutely crush at? You would win.
I don't really watch a lot of reality TV.
All right, let me list some options.
Alright.
We got The Bachelor. We have Survivor. We got Big Brother. We got Cake Wars. We've got the Lego building one. I forgot
I
what
would
it's
be
called.
bad at that one. I think I'd be okay at Survivor. I don't know. I just like doing things like that, challenges. Yeah, I wouldn't have a shot at The Bachelor, so like this is better. I have higher odds at competing, so.
Our final question for the day, Emmarie, can you do a backflip?
I cannot.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, the search continues. Maybe one day we'll find someone who is capable, but that day is not today.
Sorry to disappoint.
All right, thanks for watching that interview. Thanks, Emmarie, for being on the channel. Next
If anyone
up,
else is interested in being on the channel, reach out to Dylan.
let me know.
If you got some kind of insight to share with us,
We'll figure something out.
we'd always like to hear your insight.
Next up, we're going to talk about Strava.
Yep. So Strava, if you've been on the team, you're probably already aware of kind of what's going on here, but Strava is one of the big tools that we're using, and kind of more so this year. So Strava is an app or a website. Basically, if you're what you do is either using just a GPS in your phone, or if you have a watch that has GPS in it. Mine's under my jacket, so I can't show it, but you get the idea. What you can do is record your workout, and it'll tell you how far you went, your pace, and then some
Heart
more
rate, too.
complicated watches will show you other things. And this is really nice information just for yourself, but then another part of Strava is sharing it. And so because we're having less opportunities to be with our teammates this year, logging on to Strava, making an account, and starting to share your workouts there is a great way to get some feedback and kind of help other people out, give them some them some kudos, give them some positive feedback, and it's a really good way to kind of keep in contact with people when we're doing workouts. So I post all my workouts on there, and so does Dylan. It's a really nice way to keep track of your mileage, keep track of all kinds of things. It's a really fun and kind of like social thing that you can do.
Yeah, so I'm just going to talk about a few of the features on Strava, since probably most of you watching the videos already use it. But so some of the stuff you might not be super tuned into or aware of. Strava has a really handy, so the Strava Premium lets you access a lot of things, including leaderboards. But what you might not know is that Strava has a promotion that lets you have 3 months of premium free. That typically happens, I know I get ads for it a lot. And so if you haven't used that, that might be really nice to have during the Nordic season, because you're probably using Strava more now than you do most of the year. And so that could be something to look into. But one of the best features on Strava, in my opinion, is segments. So segments are when someone has done a workout, they can pick out a certain part of it and call it a name. And so the hill that we're standing on is called the Lion Sprint. But pretty much any ski course, all of the parts of the area will be already named segments, and they'll be called different things. And so one of the best parts of segments is that over time you can track your effort on that specific hill or that specific flat or that specific part of the course. And it's really useful if, say, you did an interval there, but your watch was a little bit confusing in how your pacing went. Like, let's say it was an intervals workout where you're going L5, like up a hill, but you're going L1 recovery in between that, and so your overall pace seems really slow, even though you feel like you were working really hard. Well, if you did it on a segment, you can look at that segment and see how fast you went. And if you're doing a race, you can look at like which part of the course you were fastest on compared to other people, and which part you lost time on, so you can work on that in the future. So segments, really useful part of Strava to look at and measure your stats for intervals, time, growth, that kind of stuff. And there's a global leaderboard for that, but also you can join the TNR club on Strava and compare your times to other people in TNR, see how much activity everyone's doing, connect with the team there, see all the alumni that are still part of the club, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, it's a really fun way to keep in contact with people when you're not able to be out and skate with them as often. So if you're someone who's tracking your workouts, consider that. It's something fun, something new to check out if you haven't used Strava before.
all right, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated.
Yep.
And
Thank
see you next time.